I'm John Alder for DIYPhotography.net. We're here at IBC 2022 and we're on the Adobe stand and we're going to talk to Michael about Frameio.
DIY Photography's coverage of IBC 2022 is sponsored by Sennheiser, the future of audio, Sachtler, producer of professional tripods, and B&H, the professional source.
So Michael, tell me about Frameio. What is it?
Frameio is the world's best collaboration application. It's on the web, it's on iOS, Mac and Windows, and it allows people to connect all of their video with their collaborators, their content creators, their customers, and it's really just like the fiber that connects creativity of video and audio professionals into their collaboration space. One of the most important things in the post-production world is being able to comment and share feedback. We've made that the most elegant experience and ensure that no matter what production you're on, you can really be succinct and clear in time code accurate comments that are stapled to the video instead of having to do a separate email or text message or something that is very difficult to discern for a cutting room.
Yeah,
so we're really loved. That's right. We're loved by the industry for that, for our strongest suit there.
Really? So it was recently acquired by Adobe. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Why did Adobe acquire Frameio? What its plans are a bit for the future?
Yeah, in late 2021, Frameio was acquired by Adobe, and Adobe is really the perfect place for us to live. Adobe, as we all know, has a ton of great applications. What Frameio is doing is it's bringing the collaboration layer throughout all of the Adobe applications. So for example, we are now free inside of Adobe Creative Cloud for Premiere and After Effects users. They now have Frameio accounts, which means when they're doing outputs from Premiere and After Effects, they can simply automatically publish them with comments and timecode accurate notes directly from those applications into the Frameio cloud, and those notes go back into Premiere and Final Cut when your collaborators give you those feedback notes.
And is this going to be coming to other Adobe applications like Audition and other parts of the video workflow in the future?
Exactly the intention. Our goal is to make Frameio the collaboration layer through the entire Creative Cloud. Frameio isn't, don't think about it as its like own application. We are a collaboration layer across many applications outside of the Adobe spectrum, but like this is where the best user experience can live inside of Adobe, and making sure that we're connecting photos and audio and video together so that graphics and effects and titles and text and stills and motion can all have that same collaboration uniformity.
So for photographers, not video guys, regular photographers,
that's where we're headed.
In a crew with a director and a creative person, they can all collaborate after the fact. And
that's exactly right. You know, when it comes down to making assets, whatever the type of that asset is, the goal is for you to be able to capture it and share it and get the feedback as quickly as possible. And what we don't want people to have to do, which they've been doing for a long time, is using email and text to explain, could you brighten up that section over here? Or can you fix this hair over there?
Yeah.
Like where? What are you talking about? But if you can draw it.
A timestamp, but then they've edited it so the clip's shifted forward and that timestamp's wrong.
That's exactly right. And we want people to have directors specifically, and creative people are so specific in what they want that we want to give them that perfect specificity to make sure that a note is attached to a place in an image or an audio file.
Brilliant, brilliant. Do you want to walk us through some of the cool features of Frameio in Premiere Pro?
Absolutely. One of the best examples of showing how Frameio and Premiere Pro work together is through a technology we have called Camera to Cloud. Camera to Cloud is essentially taking cameras on the set and connecting them directly to editing timelines. And if you think about it, that's what everybody wants. You want to connect a little red record button to a timeline, and you don't want to FedEx something in the middle if you can avoid it. Devices like this are called the Atomos Shogun. This is a new device that you can put on an SDI camera, or here I have it on a Fuji HDMI camera. This device means that when I hit record, and I record us, and I can record our actual, there's Yost right there, I can record him, and then we hit cut. As soon as we hit cut, the Atomos monitor here is actually an internet device connected directly to Frameio. So the asset is going to automatically upload and transmit itself into Frameio so that we can start watching it, commenting, and sharing it. But on top of that, I can switch over to Premiere Pro, and we can see the asset in Premiere Pro as well.
Wow.
And that quickly, the editor in Premiere Pro can already see the shot that we just shot and it's all happening here in real time. And we're doing it in a trade show with 30,000 phones in the building.
Yes.
We're using cell phone technology to do this. So if you can make a phone call, you can shoot camera to cloud. And that means that editors and cinematographers can be connected together without SD cards and hard drives and waiting. And now the editor can be activated immediately.
Wow. So now that that's uploaded, if there's someone watching halfway across the world, how do they go about commenting on it and adding notes?
Well, if I just take out my phone, let's imagine we're on our phones and we're somewhere across the world. I will hit record on my phone, so you'll have this asset as well. 3, 2, 1. And I log into my Frameio account, and I go into my Fuji Shogun Connect. And you can see right here, I have the same asset directly on my phone. So let's say I'm at production, and I hit play on my phone. There's the asset. And Joost, how do we spell your name? Joost is right there. And if you're not sure where he is, I'm going to point him out very clearly. There he is, and I hit send. So now I've made that comment right here. Watch what happens in Premiere Pro. That comment automatically publishes right there, and we can see exactly what we're doing. This is the only technology in the world that can connect people on a set with a camera to a mobile device, to an editor, with that level of specificity and depth. That's what Frameio collaboration is all about. Camera to cloud just becomes a production element of how to connect us into post-production.
Right, and all this now is included in the CC subscription for Premiere Pro.
In fact, if you are an Adobe Creative Cloud subscriber, you have Frameio for free now, and you might not even know it.
Wow.
Inside of the view window menu, you can see Frameio is now built into Premiere Pro. You have that panel right there. You can log in with your Adobe credentials and start your Frameio account. We give you 100 gigabytes of free storage, so you can start collaborating with your friends and learning how the tool works. And then you can download the iOS app for free. And for enterprise users that can upgrade their plans, you unlock things like Watermark ID, Apple TV experience, which is a great way to share and watch things in 4K HDR. So there's a whole world of technology inside of the Frameio portfolio, and Premiere is the perfect place to start.
Wow, wonderful, fantastic. So you said it's also in After Effects?
Yeah, the same panel exists in After Effects, so people doing motion graphics have that same control of drawing and timecode accurate and notes and that sort of review and approval process. So Premiere and After Effects are the first two places we've started to have direct integrations, and over the next several years, you'll just see that propagating throughout the portfolio.
Brilliant, well fantastic. Well, thank you very much for showing us Frameio.
Our pleasure, thanks so much.
I'm John Alders for DIYPhotography.net. That's it from Frameio. We're going to keep wandering around the show, so hit subscribe to stay up to date on what we see, and don't forget to check the link in the description where we're giving away $12,000 worth of cinema gear.